Welcome to Pregnancy and Birth Diaries. Today I would like to share 5 things I would have done differently knowing what I know now. Having been through 2 pregnancies and births, there are a few things I wish I'd known back then. Number 1, acupuncture. I wish I'd known that acupuncture can help with labor pain. I went epidural free for both births, and acupuncture might have made a difference. There's no 100% guarantee that it will work, but some women report having less labor pain. So if I'd known it had a shot at reducing those intense labor contractions pains, I would have definitely tried it. Number 2 is vitamin supplementation. I used to think vitamins were pretty much useless. I truly didn't believe that vitamins worked, nor did I think they were important. The only vitamin I took was folic acid, and now it turns out it was the wrong supplement. I should have gone for folate instead. So I wish I had taken essential prenatal vitamins to cover different necessary nutrients in my first pregnancy. I would have taken definitely iron infusions, which I did in my second pregnancy. So if I were pregnant now, I would go for high quality vitamins and not those prenatal vitamins sold in supermarkets that contain usually additives like titanium dioxide or maltodextrin. Instead, I would choose individual vitamins from reputable brands, maybe like Solga or Pure Encapsulations, and also do your own research and always read the ingredients and choose vitamins that are as clean as possible and the ones with like the right dosage for you, because otherwise if it's too low, effects might be minimal. Number 3, healthy nutrition. I wish I had known that what I eat is information for my body, for my brain, for my gut microbiome, and that nutrition plays a vital role in the health and well-being of my body and my mind. And this is something I honestly had no clue about in my early 20s. I thought I was invincible. I didn't care much about my diet. I ate mainly snacks. I rarely had healthy meal, and I'm pretty sure I depleted my body from nutrients. Closer to my 30s, I got wiser, so instinctively I started eating more or less well. But what I know now, I would mainly focus on whole foods, lots of organic, dark leafy greens, vegetables, and high quality meat and fish. And of course, healthy fats like extra virgin olive oil, ghee butter, and coconut oil or tallow for deep frying. Of course, being a student in a foreign country, I might have thought I couldn't afford these types of foods back then, but eating less frequently, maybe even once a day, but eating nutrient-rich, satiating meals would have been more important. So I know now that in terms of money, I would have either broken even or saved some. But most importantly, I would have primed my body for my upcoming pregnancies better. Now, another of my regrets is not considering home births. I had complication-free natural births the both times, so I could have had home birth, but unfortunately, I held the misconception that home births were unconventional, something that only crazy people would do. Again, knowing what I know now, home birth is a better option. Obviously, you need to find a midwife and ideally a doula too, and it usually costs more than a hospital birth. But hearing other women's home birth stories and how midwives describe their work, I think it's totally worth it. Or even if I had not had a home birth, I wish I had not stayed at the hospital and had gone home right after birth. I mean, not immediately right after, but like the same day, because there is nothing like the comfort of your home, and it's perfect for bonding with your newborn and having your family members with you to enjoy that precious time. Now, if this is your first pregnancy, you might not exactly know what I mean. So I would suggest you talk to other women who had given birth at a hospital and ask about their experience, especially the first few days with their newborn. Of course, when you go home, you will have your doula, your midwife who will be there for you, and your partner and your parents. And of course, you can do this only if you had natural and complication-free pregnancy and birth. And my last regret is not preparing my body physically, especially my back. I have worked from office my whole life, so I always was sitting with my laptop, and the frequency and the types of exercises I did were not good enough. So looking back, I wish I had focused on strengthening my back and my pelvic floor, and I wish I had been just more fit than I was, because it's not just about carrying your baby and healing after birth. Being fit is super important for taking care of your newborn and then your toddler. Raising a child is a continuous, never-ending, energy-demanding job. So being fit makes a huge difference. All right, these are all my regrets, things I wish I knew before giving birth. So I hope this was helpful and you took something for you to think about. Stay well, and I will see you next time.